I just realized how extra this routine makes me seem, but I was really desperate to pretend I have nice skin, so after 6 years of severe acne and scars, this is pretty much what I've perfected, so.
So I always like to push my hair out of my face, or I'll use a headband or a clip. And I know this looks really bougie, but moving on. So I have a lot of hyperpigmentation, redness, uneven skin tone. I have pretty bad scars on my cheeks, a little bit on my forehead, but not as bad. It's mostly on my cheeks concentrated. That's where I try and cover up. I've been using the Aveeno Clear Complexion Moisturizer. It has salicylic acid in it, and usually that really dries my skin out, but this has been like a godsend, so far so good. And then I take the Benefit Professional, the Tarte Clean Slate Primer, and the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer, and I mix them all together. And those will run you about, I want to say around $30 a piece. So I found a really good dupe for the Urban Decay one, and that's the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base, and that one's in a little jar, and they're pretty similar, but so I mix all three of those together in the back of my hand, and then I'll put them more where I need them. So like my cheeks, I kind of put the most there. And then I take the Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Redness. So this is a green tinted primer. And when I'm done with the first three primers, I put this everywhere. And I'll usually again will concentrate it more on my cheeks. Oh my god, this cat is driving me insane. So then I take the Maybelline Matte Poreless and the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, and I mix those together on the back of my hand. And I usually do like to use a beauty blender, but I've noticed with the matte poreless that it kind of breaks apart. I don't know if it's just me, so I'm just using a Morphe brush, and I'm just kind of buffing and blending in. And now I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and just put that wherever I feel I need it. And this is just a little Real Techniques sponge that I use to blend it all in. And I have been obsessed with the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Powder. I wish they had more colors. This is the light to medium, and it's a little dark. But I mean, if you're not as pale as I am, but this is so good. It's matte, but I don't feel like it makes my face look cakey, and it definitely, I don't get oily at all. So I really, really love this. And I do feel like I need a little extra coverage. I've been breaking out a little bit, so I took the Lorac Perfection. And now I'm just going to use the Urban Decay bronzer with an e.l.f. brush, and I also use the Wet n Wild contour palette. I'm just chiseling on my cheekbones, adding a little bit of warmth. Oh, my hair is so ratchet. I would really stay away from cream contour because I think that it can really look ruddy on scars and acne, so I just stick to powder contouring. And now I'm going to take the Too Faced, oh my god, I can't say this, blush, flush blush in Baby Love. And I'm just kind of blending this above where I just put the contour with bronzer. And now this is really kind of where the magic comes in. So I use the Too Faced Peach Beach blush. You don't have to use this. Any kind of blush that has like a shimmer or a sheen, not glitter necessarily, but when you put this over a blush and kind of top it, anything that's shimmery will kind of reflect light off of the scars and not make them look as deep as they are. Now I'm going to take the MAC setting spray, and a lot of people like to do it at the very, very end, but I feel like if it's the last step that I do, I kind of end up with like enlarged pores. So I do it and then I do my highlight. This is Opal by Becca. And I kind of just put that wherever, everywhere actually, just. Then I set my makeup with the RCMA No Color Powder, and I'll throw on some false lashes and color my eyebrows in, and that is it.